Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you've seen from the title, today's video is going to be about 5 ways to stay happy and motivated, because I know like we live in a time now where it's difficult, it's very hard to stay motivated. There's so much going on. You've got social media that portrays that everyone's on the maddest of madness. You got people jetting off to Dubai and people jetting off to Canada and people jetting off all over the places, and sometimes you just feel like demotivated. Sometimes it can even be that you've gone through something, you've been going through grief. So I just wanted to bring you 5 ways to stay motivated and happy, really. So keep on watching, guys. I hope you like the video. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so my first tip is, number 1 is surround yourself with positive people. I feel like this one's so important, being around people who uplift you, who bring out the best in you, who want the best for you. Because if you're constantly around negative people, you just become negative yourself. Like, it's just a natural thing, it just happens. But I feel like if you surround yourself with people who are positive, people who bring out the best in you and make you a better person, you automatically become a positive person. They say you are the company that you keep. Yeah, and it's actually true. So if you're constantly around negative people, you're automatically going to be a negative person. Whereas if you're around people who are positive and, you know, make you want to do better all the time, then you're more of a positive person. And everyone has their moments where they, you know, feel down. That's just life. That life is a journey, it happens. But I feel like staying positive and surrounding yourself around friends and family who keep you happy and keep you uplifted, that's really important. So that's my tip number 1 on how to stay happy and motivated. So tip number 2 I would say is prayer. The reason why I would say prayer is tip number 2 is because prayer is really important. It's very important for me anyway. I'm a Christian. I've been brought up as a Christian, so for me, going back to prayer is always very important for me. It just keeps me grounded. It helps me release and be able to get out what I need to God. I mean, God is our Father, so for me, if I've got a problem or I feel frustrated about a situation, then I just go into prayer. And I feel like that is really important, to actually go into prayer and just let God know like how you're feeling. Like, God already knows anyway, but he wants you to talk to him. So for me, prayer is a way for me to be able to get everything off my chest and just to feel more positive. And once I've gotten everything off my chest to God, I just feel so much better. So for me, for my tip number 2 for you guys would be to pray about your situation. So tip number 3 is count your blessings. Count your blessings all the time. It keeps you a humble person when you count your blessings, and you actually realize like the good things that are around you, because sometimes we can get so caught up in what everybody else is doing that we actually forget to think about our own lives and think about the blessings that we have. I mean, some people don't even have, you know, their mothers and fathers around because they've sadly passed away, or some people, you know, can't afford to pay their bills every month. Some people can't pay the rent every month. Like, there's just basic things. Some people don't even have food, and like we have those basic things, and you know, we complain about, you know, our life and our situation, that we haven't got the latest makeup products, we haven't got the latest car, or we haven't got the latest this and that and blah blah blah. But like, we need to remember that like the most important things is health. And you know, if you've got health, then you've got wealth, in my opinion. So you know, I think it's just important to just think about all the good things that have happened to you, and to remember how far you've come as well. Sometimes we forget that. I mean, sometimes to even remember that, you know, people who've been to university, who have graduated, I mean, that's a big thing. Like, university is not an easy process. So the fact that, you know, you've gone through that process and you've graduated, that's such a big thing. Or even people who have worked throughout their lives, and you know what I mean, like that's not easy as well. And that's something you should be proud of. Like, you've got a position in a company, or there's just so much things that you can be grateful for. So I feel like a good way to stay happy and motivated is to always count your blessings and to remember all the good things that you actually do have in this life, because things could be way worse. So just count your blessings. Okay, tip number 4 is to be productive. Being productive is really important. I feel like that's one of the most important ones, actually, because sometimes like you feel demotivated, and the best way to get back to being motivated is to actually be productive. If you have an idea, you are creative, you have a design idea, you have a business idea, you want to do something, then why haven't you wrote that down? Like in the Bible it says about writing down your vision and making it clear, and I just feel like it's so important to actually write things down and make it known about what you want to do. You might not be able to do it right now, but write it down and start getting in the process of doing that idea. Or even just, you know, getting up and going to the gym, or getting up and going for a walk, or just clearing your head, taking a trip somewhere. Like, be productive in everything you do, because I feel like the more you're productive, you feel better about yourself, and you just want to be able to do more. So being productive is really important. It's just getting up and actually doing it. Don't just keep procrastinating, because you've been saying you're going to do this thing for ages and you still haven't done it. Why haven't you done it? Why? Get on with it and just do it, and you will feel so much better. So yeah, being productive is number 4. And tip number 5 is I would say is know your worth. Like, know who you are. We are all so special. We are all unique in our own ways. There's nobody else like you. Like, you're the only you in the world. So like, just know who you are and know your worth, and know that there's so much greater things to come. There's so much good things to come out of life for you, whether that's, you know, job wise, or, you know, money wise, or whatever it is. Just know that there's so much good things coming, but you have to know your worth, and you have to know who you are as a person. And a lot of people, I feel like they get lost in the sauce, and they just get so lost, and they just don't realize how special they actually are, and they're always trying to be somebody else. And I just feel like if you know your worth and know who you are, you never have to try to be anybody else. You never have to just try to be anybody else. You just be yourself and know who you are. So I'd say that's tips number 5 on staying happy and motivated, is to just know your worth and just keep on pressing forward. So there are my 5 tips on, or ways on, how to stay happy and motivated. So I hope this has helped somebody, or I hope this has encouraged somebody to, if they're feeling down about a situation or whatever it is. We're all going through our different, you know, trials and tribulations, but I hope it's helped somebody to feel better. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.